So I'm James Walter. I'm here at the Sturgis Rally. I'm a traffic management director for Sonic Automotive. I've had the pleasure of working with ODL for a little while now. My engagement is mostly on the front end of the house with the sales team. We've recently rolled out ODL on the front end of the house. We've had everybody on F&I, but now we've got a couple of stores that are starting to use it with their sales teammates who now all have tablets and are working with customers through that tablet and ODL from start until the time they need to transition to finance, where it's then a seamless experience for the customer because they start in one place and they end in the same place in the finance department. What I've loved most about it, both in what I've seen and what I've heard from the store level, is first of all how easy it is to use. It's a software that does not take a ton of training in order to figure out how to navigate the platform. It's a very intelligent and intuitive UI and UX. Our sales teammates have had no problem adapting to it, which is one of the biggest barriers when trying to introduce new technology to folks, is just that learning curve. And you often hit barriers where people would rather just go back to doing what they were doing previously. But the interface with ODL and how they've designed it is very step by step. You can hand it to somebody, give them a basic overview of what to do, and they could go through all the way with a customer up until the end very, very easily, just because it is designed to be as simple but also as much as needed as possible throughout the process. The sales teammates really like it because it's easy to use, and then also I've heard and seen where customers also have enjoyed it because it's been a lot easier experience for them rather than the old school traditional paper process and back and forth and writing things down and trying to figure stuff out. Everything is there in a digital form, and in 2025 people have a higher tendency to believe what's on a screen versus what's just chicken scratched on a piece of paper. So it also adds a lot of validity to the numbers and the deals that we're presenting to customers. Here at the rally this year, we've got one person using ODL, and she was telling me earlier that she sat down with a customer yesterday, and because I'd asked her how it's going, using ODL at the rally, she's the only person doing it this year. And this person paid a lot of compliments and said it was the easiest buying experience that they've ever had, just because it was so simple. The process didn't take a long time, and they were able to get in and out quickly and still go and enjoy the day. And she got that feedback from the customer. So in that respect, I really, really enjoy the platform, and I think it's going to help us move our teams to providing a customer experience that is way beyond our competition down the street. So one of the most important things to me with vendors is that the relationship, and B, the continued support we get, the key word being continued. I've worked with too many vendors where you roll something out and then you just never hear from the vendors again. On the contrary, rather than just being reactive to when we have problems, ODL is very proactive in reaching out and making sure, first of all, that everything's going well, everything's fine, is there anything we need, routine sort of refresh training if we need it, but they're genuinely trying to make the tool better as well. So when we do provide feedback, I've never met a company that turns around ideas and implements them and lets us experiment with things better and more efficiently and fast than ODL. It truly is something else.